Hello. Good evening, everyone. Tashina Gonzalez here with Directiva. And as you come in here, please give me a hi, a hello, a wave. Let me know what city and state you are watching from. And if you are watching the replay, no matter what venue it is, if it's here with me on Facebook sometime later, or perhaps later on YouTube, then hashtag replay. So today we are going to get into our topic of creating and cultivating a self-care practice. And so we see on this first slide some examples of many things that go under the umbrella of self-care: taking time for yourself, staying hydrated, putting your health first, acknowledging your feelings, practicing forgiveness, being genuine, going outside, and fueling your body. So we're going to touch on a lot of these in this presentation tonight. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Tashina. So I am a health and wellness educator. With all this time, so we are doing this presentation in March, the end of March of 2020. So if we go to watch this in the future, there's going to be a couple things that I refer to that are going to be unique to the situation that we're in, and we'll clarify. But I am just a normal person. I am not a doctor. I am not a psychologist. I do not have any degrees. Since I've been spending more time at home the past 3 weeks, I have taken the time to get a holistic wellness certificate, working on a mindfulness certificate. And so I do a lot of personal education. And so through Directiva, the company that I have, I do lots of health and wellness education for the average person, for the busy professional, because my day job is in the automotive industry. And I help individuals advocate for themselves, help them set up a personal wellness plan, dealing with emotional, mental, as well as physical wellness. And it's because it's something I needed to do to myself. I am a recovering workaholic, and a little bit over 5 years ago, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. If you don't follow me on YouTube, do so. It's just my name. And I have lots of information about my story, but from head to toe, I had so many issues. I had back pain, hormone issues, mood issues, never could breathe my entire life, allergies, asthma. And using some of the things that I'm going to take you guys through in this class, it helped me alleviate a lot of that. And so I just absolutely love to share it with you guys. Now remember, I am doing a PowerPoint presentation in an event, which means I cannot see your comments, but I usually get through this information in about 30 minutes. And so as soon as I'm done, ask any questions that you have and I will be around to answer them. So we're going to start with some motivational truths so that we understand why this is so absolutely important. So the first one, don't set yourself on fire to keep the room warm. It is so important to take care of ourselves so that we can take care of others. Every human being is the author of their own health. In the end, it is up to us to make sure that we are healthy. We have to be our own advocates for our own health. Life is a state of balance. So that's something that we always have to work on and always have to concentrate on. Your body holds deep wisdom. Trust in it, learn from it, nourish it, watch your life transform and be healthy. And this is something that I've appreciated as I teach on health and wellness on a regular basis, on a weekly basis, listening to my body, not being angry at my body when it's not behaving the way that I want to. If I have a headache, it may be that I'm just dehydrated. My body is trying to tell me to drink more water. So the more that we trust and learn and listen and nourish our body, the healthier we are going to be and the more amazing our lives are going to be. So why self-care? If you lack stability and self-care in life, then the care you give is sick care and not health care. So we want to have true health care by making sure we have an active and conscious plan for self-care. So here are some of the things. Do you deal with stress effectively? Do the foods you eat provide nutriments? Do you sleep well? Do you move your body? Do you have the right tribe? Do you cultivate stillness? Are you eliminating toxins from your life? Are you living or are you young living? So our lifestyle, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about something that is a lifestyle. It is not a fad. We're not talking about diets. We're not talking about trends. We are talking about things that we can do on an everyday basis to make sure we're cultivating the art of self-care. So one of the first things we want to do is to change the response. And a lot of us are having this as something that we need to do right now. I know myself, I've been very open, very vocal about the fact that I am an extrovert trying to survive in this currently closed off world. And so we need to observe the physical cues and understand what is happening to us. Identify the stressor and respond with skillful action. So because I am used to being very active, I go into an office and then I leave and I do some type of active Bible preaching, usually driving around and visiting different people's homes. And I do a lot of networking for my business. And now I'm in front of my computer so much more, trying to do a lot of those same things. It is causing my body stress. And so I need to take way much more time to stretch and to respond to my body, because the stress of being so many more hours inside is not doing my body any good. So here are some natural ways for us to deal with stress. Exercise. So again, right now with all of us spending way more time at home, we have got to have a plan for exercise. This is one of the most important things that we can do for self-care. Mindfulness and meditation. So these are some practices that have gotten more and more popular here in the Western world. And my team does a lot of this. Again, as I mentioned, I'm currently making sure I have a certificate in mindfulness so that I have an overall understanding of this. Relaxation exercises. So under these couple, we have our things like yoga and all the other modalities that fit into those areas and any other type of mindful movement. Writing. Many people have reported by having a gratitude journal, or at the very least, thinking of things they're grateful for in the morning, writing down how they're feeling. They have gotten a lot of stress relief from doing that. Time management strategies. So time is getting, some of us feel like we're in Groundhog Day, right? In this state that we're in. Making sure that we manage our time wisely, whether that's not staying in front of the computer too long because everything we do is in front of the computer, or just making sure that we're portioning out our time correctly to get in our exercise and our relaxation exercises and our mindfulness in. Put it on the schedule, even if you're still doing it in the same location. Aromatherapy daily. One of the things that I see, people will mention that they know about essential oils, and yet they're not using them on a daily basis. Google the benefits of aromatherapy. This is something that should be a part of your stress relieving techniques every single day. As you do some research, you will find out that our sense of smell is connected to our limbic system, which is connected to our emotions. And so when we are feeling stress, we are affected in our emotions. And a very awesome way to reset that is to use aromatherapy. So if you're not doing that on a daily basis to deal with your stress, that's something you need to incorporate immediately. Holistic therapies. This is something that when I can leave the house, do try to participate in on a weekly basis. Sound therapy, art therapy. And there's many people that are doing things like this online currently, as well as you can just go to YouTube and look for something for sound therapy. Another thing that is getting more and more popular is cannabidiol oil or CBD oil. There's a lot more. Again, Google all of the benefits that this can have when it comes to stress relief. We also have herbal teas, so things like chamomile. And then we also have herbal supplements, things like St. John's wort. One of the things that I did also get a certificate in is herbal information. And so that's something that I'm very passionate about, having my tea on a daily basis, different supplements as well. And then time with nature or time with animals. So we're still, even though we have to social distance ourselves in this month of March 2020, we still want to get out if we have trees in our neighborhood and enjoy and view the nature. And if we have animals, spend time with our animals. So these are ways that we can put on our list on a daily basis to deal with stress. Now remember, nutrition is so important. Every time you eat or drink, you are either feeding disease or fighting it. So let food be thy medicine. Between exercise and food, those are some of your first lines of defense when it comes to making sure that your body feels well. And your life is a sum of the total of all your choices. So just remember, the food industry, as it is here in the US, contains a lot of half-truths. They fund some of the major studies. They give us some of the information, and they're in the business of making money. So make sure that you are consulting experts, nutritionists, and you are doing your own research. So we want to make sure that we're getting a sufficient amount of fruits and vegetables, healthy superfruits, and super juices. One of the things that I love is Ninja Red. This is a superfruit juice that is centered around goji or ninja wolf berries. And so having this makes sure that it's a head to toe supplement and nutrition for me. Optimum nutrition is the best medicine. Sooner or later, you pay the price of poor nutrition. So this is something people have been joking about. This is something people have been stating. We want to make sure that we keep up our nutrition as we're in the house a little bit more in this month. Spices. Spices are so amazing and should form a part of our nutrition. I put turmeric on my breakfast. I make a spicy limeade turmeric drink, and I also have turmeric tea on a regular basis. So spices are so soothing and supporting for us. So turmeric is going to be, it actually has properties of anti-cancer, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and even new studies are showing anti-aging. And there's over 6,200 clinical studies that have been done on it. So stress level can cause inflammation. And so if we need to lower that, turmeric is a great way to do it. So if you're not using it on a daily basis, something else you need to use on a daily basis. Garlic, anti-aging and reduces chronic disease. So some questions about your sleep routine. Do you have trouble falling asleep? Do you wake up and have trouble going back to sleep? Are you often tired when you wake up? Do you have fitful sleep? And these are some signs of a lack of sleep. You're moody, exhausted, make mistakes, lack focus, or are unhappy. So a way to make sure that you have a great snooze routine, and this is my little nephew, Dayton. He's now 6 years old, but he was a baby here, is to make sure you have good sleep hygiene. So waking up and going to bed at the same time every day, no electronics in the room, keeping the room dark and cool, trying a warm hot bath. You can also add some essential oils to that bath prior to bed. And then there are so many essential oils that aid in relaxation, like lavender you can add to your pillow, or diffuse essential oils in your room. And in the picture you can see there, one of my nephew's favorite blends for relaxing. I love it myself. It relaxes your mind as well as your body, and it is great to diffuse in the evening. Movement. So we want to practice some mindfulness and meditation and practice stillness, but we also need movement in our life. So important. And right now, we want to make sure that we plan this on a regular basis. Movement is essential for our health. Exercise is necessary, and it helps reduce those stress levels. So it's essential for our health. It helps the health of our pelvic and shoulder girdles. Mindful movement expands our human potential. So it's good for our emotional wellness. It's good for our mental wellness. It's good for reducing stress. Again, great stress reducer and key in weight loss if needed. So right now, I know lots of people are making sure that they wake up, they plan a 30-minute walk, and they do a 30-minute walk on their lunch. We just walk around our neighborhood, right? We're spending a lot more time in our house this March, but just having a walk has so many benefits. It reduces heart disease and stroke by 27%. It decreases the risk of diabetes, some cancers, and asthma. It prevents osteoporosis. 1 in 6 over 80 will get dementia, and walking reduces the risk by 40%. It improves our mood. It helps reduce stress. We'll keep saying that. And it lowers our blood pressure. Now, one of the other things we mentioned was eliminating toxins from your life. This is something that was mentioned in the holistic wellness certificate that I got. Now, if you are sitting at home and watching a lot of Netflix and you have not done so yet, I implore you to watch the documentary Stink. It will help you see the importance of eliminating toxins from your life. Another thing that you want to do on a regular basis is look up the products that you use. I challenge you to take one room in your house, maybe your kitchen, and look up the products, your dish soap, the things that you're using at the environmentalworkinggroup.org, and see the toxicity level, and then be ready to make some changes. So here's how to craft a toxic-free life. Remember that authentic matters. So you want to go plant-based. But remember, when it comes to essential oils, CBD, herbs, and natural remedies, you need to go with locally sourced or companies that own their own farms. And if you need some help with that, you can reach out to me immediately. You need to read your labels. Just because it says it's a green product doesn't mean it already is. Check the ingredients. Avoid greenwashing. Educate, educate, educate. And then just take it one room at a time, one area at a time. Within 12 months, you will have made a significant impact in your family's home. And it's not about spending more, it's about spending better, getting better solutions for your family. And then the last thing, this is very good for stress relief, is having the right tribe. So my sister has a brand, Oil City Squad, that she promotes. So find your tribe, love them hard. You can't be your best self until you find your tribe. And so that's one of the things that we try to do with our education, our classes, is create an environment where you can find your tribe and learn about a lot of these things. And then one of the things that you get when you become part of our tribe is the way that you join. You get started with a premium starter kit, which has something for every system in your body: energy, digestive, immune, sleep, stress, tension, concentration, respiratory support, which is super important right now, and more. It also has an introduction to a whole food supplement, the Ninja Red that we talked about, and toxic-free cleaning line, plant-based. You get text messages daily for about 25 days on how to use everything you have. You get a one-on-one wellness consult with a solid plan to eliminate toxins, reduce stress, and natural solutions to increase your level of wellness. You get weekly or bi-weekly follow-ups. You get access to Facebook groups for support and education. You get access to a go-at-your-own-place online training system. You get access to regular classes, in-person classes in Michigan when we can leave our house and have in-person classes, and notices of larger trainings in your area. Right now we're having lots and lots of Zoom and on in-person online things in lieu of the in-person. You get education recommendations from naturopaths, chiropractors, fitness trainers, doctors, holistic practitioners, and pharmacists. And we travel to get information for you and support your team. And so again, when you join the squad, you get $460 worth of products. Unlike, say, your Costco membership, you just get the membership, right? You don't get any products when you pay that. And you get this for only $185, which is a total steal. So again, if you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, like I was a little over 5 years ago, if you definitely need some additional support to stress relief in your life, then let me know so you can join the squad. Now, after we have people get started with that initial membership and initial premium starter kit with that plant-based support that you're going to have for every system of your body, the following month, we want them to eliminate the toxins. We talked about how that is so important to reducing your stress levels and increasing your wellness. And we do that with a full plant-based cleaning household line that we have. And then the third month, we recommend that they try this superfood juice of nutrients for 60 to 90 days, depending on the size of their family. And then the last month, some amazing supplements, a multivitamin, a probiotic, and omegas, and then replenishing some of that super juice that we have. So we start out with the support, the plant-based support, then we eliminate, we nutrify, and we supplement. And that is what I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. But before we go, make sure you follow me for more education. Follow me immediately on YouTube. It's just my name, Tashina Gonzalez, and I have 600 videos right now on there, 100 of which, 100 plus are in Spanish on so many things about education. Natural ways to reduce blood pressure, natural ways to deal with arthritis, exercise information, all types of amazing stuff. I go live on a regular basis, and you can find me doing my Instagram lives at Sweet Canela 5, and you can also Snapchat me there as well. If you want to follow my Facebook page, I go live on my normal Facebook page, so you can try to follow me. I usually stay close to maxed out, so I might not be able to friend you back, but you can follow me. And you can also follow my Facebook business page where I always post the replays there. You can hit me up at Twitter at Sweet Canela. And then you can send me an email with any questions or concerns you have at any time at tashina.stokes@gmail.com. And then if there's something that you saw that you were interested in, you can further research it on my website. And if someone else invited you to this class and you were interested in it, you can go back to that person as well. Now, join us for upcoming events. Again, we want to make sure that you have fun with us as our tribe. We want to make sure that you get educated on aspects of toxic-free living, and we want to get people together so they can have fun and reduce their stress levels. So this Sunday at 7:30 p.m., we are going to have a Zoom class, and we are going to talk about the history and the art of perfumery and give you some simple ways to craft your own perfumes for men and cologne for women, or for men. Cologne for men and perfume for women. Then Sunday the 19th, we're going to have our virtual girls' night spa party. So we talk about skincare with my sister, who's an esthetician and hair expert and author on that. You go to the Facebook event that we have for this that you'll find for both of these. Make sure that you check out the details of what you're going to need beforehand. For the virtual girls' night, if you so choose, we can send you some things to use, but we do our face mask, we have our glass of wine, we chat, we have fun together. So that is what I want to share with you guys today. I thank you so much for joining me. With that, I am going to close the presentation and answer any questions or comments that were shared with me. Thank you guys. Have an amazing evening. Bye.